Hey guys, Bowser here. In RPGs, the thing that can make or break the game is the battle system itself. Me myself, I've played dozens upon dozens, possibly hundreds of RPGs over the years, and today I want to share with you my top 5 battle systems from RPGs that I've played. Keep in mind, this is not a list of best RPGs I've ever played, that's probably for another time. This is just a straight up fun factor, RPGs, which battle systems I've had the most fun with. So with that out the way, here we go. Starting us off is Shadowheart, one of the darkest RPGs I've ever played and one of my top PS2 games. Shadowheart uses the Judgment Ring battle system. For every action you take in battle, a ring will appear on the screen with 2 types of highlighted areas in it. A dial will spin and your goal is to land the dial on as many highlighted areas as you can before it disappears. Landing the dial on the bigger area lets whatever action you select take effect, such as healing or attacking, while letting the dial land on the smaller, hard to hit area grants you a critical hit of sorts, granting you more damage, healing, or even bonus effects with status items. This simple little system made this turn-based RPG stand out from the crowd and more hands-on to play, rather than the traditional pick a command and watch what happens. Now let's switch things over to the successor to the cult classic Earthbound, Mother 3. This one leans to the more unique side of battle systems for this list. In Mother 3, you actually have to time button presses in perfect rhythm to the music to pull off combos. This can be a bit harder than it sounds, and sometimes it's hard to tell what part of the song you're supposed to be timing the beat to. But when you pull it off, it's one of the most satisfying things ever. There's nothing like beating a hard boss or down to your last sliver of HP and pulling off a 16-hit combo. The battle system in this one adds another layer of difficulty to an already challenging game, and is much more memorable and fun for it.
Awaken, ancient god of destruction!
Be what you always dreamed to be!
When you think of card battle systems in a game, you might picture something like Hearthstone or a crappy mobile game. But the one in Baten Kaitos is truly unique in all its own. Despite being card-based, it's fast, flashy, and even a bit hectic at times. For each character, you build a deck of Magnus cards that can range from spells to weapons to everyday items you find lying around the world that can be converted into cards. Chain Magnus cards of the same type together to pull off big combos, guard attacks, heal status effects, or even take pictures of enemies, which is the only way to make money in this game, but that's not related to today's video. The sequel/prequel to this game drastically changed the battle system, and while I may dare say that it's better, I still prefer the original in terms of enjoyment.
Keep it up. This is follow my lead. Screw that.
Hands down, this is the most unique entry on this list. I can guarantee you won't find a battle system, let alone a game, like The World Ends With You. As you can see from the gameplay, there's a lot going on at once here, so let's break each part down. First of all, you control a character on both the top and bottom screen at the same time. This can be a bit intimidating at first, but it's not too bad, trust me. Although you can let AI take over the top screen, it's really not recommended because the AI can't pull off things that you can. Anyway, the character on the top screen usually attacks in directional button presses with a twist unique to each character, like matching cards or trying to align numbers in ascending order. But the bottom screen is where the real fun is. You can move around the main character by flicking the stylus as he attacks enemies with pins they collect around the world. Most pins have effects that activate upon tapping or swiping the touchscreen. You might tap the screen to create a rock slide, or trace the screen to control a trail of fire. It's immensely fun and I love getting into random encounters in this game. Something I can't say for every RPG I've ever played. I've stated this on the channel before, so some of you might have known beforehand, but yes, Tales of Grace's F has my favorite battle system ever. In the course of 2 playthroughs, both at about 100 hours each, I've never once gotten tired of battles in this game. It's a bit different from the traditional 3D Tales games of old where you mash X to attack a set number of times and click circle to pull off a few arts. Each button in this game has its own set of arts, and they're vastly different because each character has 2 styles of attacks that correspond to each button. For example, Asbel will slice enemies with his sword for his circle attacks, but his X attacks will bash enemies with his sheath sword. Or Hubert, who uses guns with his circle attacks and a double-bladed spear for his X attacks. Sidestepping is vastly more useful than free running in this game, which is borderline useless, and surprisingly it's a very okay change. Late game you'll be pulling off massive combos with ease, and it's a great feeling of progression with how far you've come since starting the game. Just something about battles in this game clicked with me, and it currently reigns supreme for me as my favorite battle system ever. So there you have it, my top 5 battle systems ever. Hope you guys enjoyed. There's a lot of games that I do like that simply didn't make the list because it's only top 5. You know, really unique things like Undertale, stuff I really enjoy like Final Fantasy X or 6. But yeah, these were the top 5. I want to know what you guys like in the RPG battle system. Maybe you like a Western RPG like The Witcher or Mass Effect. I want to know anyways. Leave it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.